Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of Blues Over Booze. First of all, we just want to say thank you for all your comments, everyone. But if you can, please keep them short, or like split them up amongst a couple of messages, because we only actually see the first part of it last week. Yeah, that's about it, really. Right, who wants to start?
I'll start if you like.
Go on then.
I feel very, very positive after the last three games. We've started with 4-4-2. We've kept the same team. We seem to have got an understanding between the players on the pitch. And yesterday was a pleasure. I mean, yes, we could have been better. McLaughlin probably was our weakest link, but everybody played very well. And bring on Saturday. I just hope we don't think, Shrewsbury bottom team, go to sleep and get back to how we used to be. But
that's always the risk with
never
us,
want
isn't
to
it?
see Mooney playing up front on his own ever again, and stick with the 4-4-2, please, Phil.
Don't want to see anybody up front on their own again.
No. Exactly.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm sure you'll probably read it as well. Like Cox saying the other day how when he came to us, he was under the impression that he was going to play every minute and play in a front two, and obviously he wasn't at his best earlier in the season, but it's obvious to anyone what a difference it makes having him alongside a decent striker.
Yes, he's a different player, definitely.
Shane, thoughts yesterday?
I thought we played well. Personally, I thought Ferdinand was probably the man of the match. He was my man of the match. I don't think he put a foot wrong.
He's changed your opinion.
He reads the game so well. He doesn't panic, doesn't rush anywhere. Just cleans up, tidies up behind everybody.
I think he just oozes class.
The one thing I do worry about sometimes is Dimitri charging forward and that space in behind him. Because if Thompson doesn't get across and cover it, or Leonard doesn't drop back into it,
there's a left back in their wing again.
One of them's got this. They worked it all right yesterday. But I didn't think the MK Dons were that special. I think they're suffering a bit at the moment. They're in that downward spiral. They
haven't won a game at home.
Yeah, I know.
It's Rotherham from last season, when they got relegated. It's just the confidence isn't there at home.
I mean, as I said to you last week, Brown. I personally believe Brown got lucky last Saturday. Last Saturday. I think it was the last throw of the dice for him, and he went 4-4-2.
To go for it. He did.
Yeah, but I know you say that, but my take on it is that was apart from arguably Rochdale when he chose to just do something completely stupid and stick with the same rubbish formation as previously. That last Saturday was the first time this season when we've actually had the chance to play our strongest team. And as I've said all along, I believe once everyone is fit, our squad might not be the strongest, but once everyone is fit, I think we're more than good enough to compete. And I've got to say, Wordsworth is just quality. He really is. I think I know you're not his biggest fan.
Was that 5 and 7 this season now, isn't it?
Yeah.
He had 6 of that penalty winning.
Exactly, and apparently it's the first time in a while that he's been paid free as well. So
yeah, he played. I can't hold my hands up. He's playing very, very well at the moment. But sometimes I look at him and I think, you are a lazy bastard. You really are. Sometimes he just flicks the ball just for the sake of it. And maybe I'm just nitpicking because I don't, but it's just little things like that annoy me. There's no need for it. You get 65, 70 minutes and he'll get the ball and he'll just flick it away and it'll go wherever it goes and he don't really bother about it.
Yeah, but to be fair, I would far rather have a player who does that and can score 2 great goals at the same time. I mean that's the way you're talking about him reminds me of another player who left us not that long ago that you weren't exactly a big fan of. But at the end of the day, that player also contributed with goals at times in the past when he was good.
A lot of assists.
When he was good. When was he good? Not when he was good. When was he good?
3 years ago.
We're
talking about Kevin Hurst.
Kevin Hurst.
Yeah, but as anyone who knows Shane would realise.
I would say Hurst was lazy. You just wouldn't want him in the trenches with you when you needed back.
Well, no.
He disappeared over the hill.
Yeah.
When you're winning games comfortably, he was superb.
I mean, we've saw it plenty of times last season as well when Wordsworth maybe wasn't fully fit, but still he makes such a difference.
Yeah, I can't argue.
I mean, we had that.
Do you think when he wasn't going in for the tackles, as his fear of getting injured again?
Possibly.
After having so many injuries. But now he's Darren said he's pain free now. He just seems to.
I'll go back to my original point. I still think Brown he had nowhere to go. He had to go 4-4-2.
Oh yeah, I agree with that, and we, despite the fact that I was convinced we would win, we could easily have messed it up at the end. We should have been 3 or 4 nil up, I think, last week.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Against Sheffield.
Oh yeah,
and then who knows what would have happened. But I also think, I also think that that Tuesday was probably our best performance of the season.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that. I thought, purely simply because we came from a goal behind to get back in the game, and Ranger, I think Ranger, 10 games in, Ranger had that chance. He'd score that.
Yeah, it'd been food
Without a
drink.
shadow of
wouldn't
a
it?
doubt. It's just not quite there at the moment, I don't think.
Well, I thoughts
yeah.
on Mark Oxley yesterday at double save when it was still 1-0.
Yeah, and then the couple he also pushed out again where you start getting kittens where you don't hold the ball.
Yeah, but on every
Yeah.
No, it
occasion
was
where
the
he
first.
made
The
an
save in the first half was superb. The one he tipped back over the bar, great save. Can't fault him for that.
Yeah, I mean,
That must have been a
he did
great
save us at time. Yeah, at the end of the day, if he plays like that most games of the season, then yeah, we'll all be well happy. But he still worries me. You know, when he gets the ball, you can't relax.
One thing I think from yesterday as well, MK Dons had an awful lot of chances to score, and they were just
Did they? I don't
shockingly
remember
bad.
that many chances actually.
They had 3 or 4 chances, didn't they? The guy went through, Bowditch went through first half, didn't he? When he
but they didn't
tipped
know
it
where the
round the
goal
post.
was.
But in the end, it would have
Yeah.
resulted to long range strikes. And
Yeah,
that was
their confidence was shot to pieces, wasn't it? Basically, that's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter that they've lost. They're probably just still someone else's football club now, one that are better.
That's a shocking statement.
Southampton played well yesterday.
They certainly did.
Yeah. So yes, I agree. Southampton played very well yesterday.
Are
As I just
we-
said, I think we played better on Tuesday. But yeah, got no complaints.
Are we playoff material? Is it a possibility?
Yes.
Put your phone up in the studio.
I think if we stick with the same team and
Yes.
they've got the consistency, they know where everyone is without even thinking about it,
Absolutely.
and then
Yeah.
stick with 4-4-2, I don't see why not.
That's the last week, though.
Absolutely, yeah. We're definitely
But
good enough.
you go all these formations and all these defensive negativity, and we keep conceding goals. All of a sudden, you go back to simple 4-4-2 football, 2 clean sheets,
Yeah.
7 out of 9 points.
And we were fortunate to let it go,
Football's
weren't we?
it's a
Yeah.
simple game. It's a simple game. It's people like Brown trying to
why
complicate
has
it all
it
the bloody
taken
time.
so long for us to play like this? Why couldn't we have been playing like this for ages? Obviously
Because
Brown is
Mr. Brown
defensive and
liked
doesn't-
to change the team every single week, depending on the opposition, so the players didn't know their arse from their elbow. And now
I think he's
they're
thrown
Yeah.
some balls now. He dropped Barrett, hasn't he, now? It's-
yeah.
No
Yeah.
day
Yes.
you were missed.
He's dropped Barrett, that's the first.
It's not the
because
same
he
without
wanted
his
the-
game,
He wanted the
never
fit,
is.
he wanted the fit
Definitely
5
not.
defenders in the 3 centre half.
Yeah.
He wanted to play them all.
But it's like somebody said to me the other day, we was talking about this the other day, and if you look at the back 4 now, they are a straight line. But when Barrett plays, it's like a 45. It was a 45, because Barrett hasn't got the pace to get back and forward now, he didn't cover.
No, yes, almost.
I mean, I had to have it explained to me, but I hadn't seen it, but now he's said it to me, I can understand what he's saying. If you watch yesterday, that back 4 line is dead straight, that's it. They drop when they have to, and if they don't, they stay solid. And Ferdinand just trots around, left foot, right foot, put the
Yeah,
tackle.
I
He
mean,
makes
you
it look
could-
easy, doesn't he? He makes
Yeah,
it look
but
easy.
you
He's
could
just
say
class.
you could
He's
say he,
class.
but you could say Ferdinand looks lazy as well, just like Wordsworth. But to me,
No, I'm not
rather
saying
than
Wordsworth
lazy, he just looks calm.
I'm not saying Wordsworth is lazy. It's
and
just that sometimes he gets the
confident
ball
and
and he just doesn't.
composed.
He just does the lazy thing. Takes the easy, simple, lazy option and just flicks it away.
Yeah.
When he could do something more with it.
That whole spine of the team's getting Oxley's getting his confidence up. The back 2 are working, or 2 centre halves are working well. Leonard and Wordsworth seem to be complementing each other.
Yeah.
And the front 2 seem to have got a.
Mm.
Like I thought Cox worked really hard yesterday as well, didn't he?
I thought Cox played with
Yeah,
a goal
but-
early on.
But I think there are 3 things that made a difference. Ranger, albeit he hasn't scored, but he does look quality all the time, and he's getting and Cox is improved alongside him. Wordsworth, as I said, I think he's been fantastic recently, and you know he was clearly a big miss. And Ferdinand as well. As I said, he uses class, I think, and yeah, having those 3 in the team just makes such a big difference. And having Ferdinand in front of him probably helps Oxley as well.
How was because Ranger came off with the ice pack on yesterday, didn't he? But Brown says he's all right.
Yeah,
It's muscle fatigue or
I've
something.
not heard anything about
ice pack
that.
on his ankle when he came over to us at the end, didn't he? So don't
Yeah.
understand quite
I
what
don't
he's
know,
saying.
but,
there.
He was definitely limping when he went off.
Yeah, incidentally, talking of the formations, I don't know if any of you saw it earlier, where Gary Neville was talking before the hilarious Chelsea v Man U game, saying that because obviously Chelsea started playing 3-4-3 now, which is when they suddenly started winning again. And Gary Neville reckons that 3-4-3 is very hard to play against. Well, clearly Rochdale didn't think so.
Or Stanfield.
all the other teams.
Yeah, were we still playing 3-4-3 at Scunthorpe? I can't remember now.
That was right up top Scunthorpe, wasn't it?
Yeah, but yeah, I thought that was interesting anyway.
You've
Yeah,
got to play
obviously
players in a formation they're comfortable with, haven't you?
yeah,
And all the players look so, everyone looks so at ease. and know
square
what they're
pegs
doing
in square holes.
with the players
Yes.
we've got at the moment.
Long way to continue, but with Brown, you just know it never will. Because
Yeah.
he will have to tinker, because he knows better than everybody else.
Yeah.
That's his trouble.
He hinted yesterday, I heard on the radio when I got home. Obviously, he's got the Millwall game coming up and the Stevenage game. He's going to have to change it.
Why? This is why.
Well,
Why?
he's got to change it for Stevenage because it's just a nothing
It's
game.
a nothing game. Yeah, you can play the
yeah,
players that
yeah,
you
we
don't
need to
play
we need to
normally.
totally change. Not in fact, I would change as many players as we're allowed to because the players who do play, I'll be worried that that they might then somehow struggle when we go back to a normal formation again. We need to play the likes of Ted Smith. I know what I mean anyway.
Can somebody on there explain to me what he's talking about? Because half the time I don't bloody know.
Yeah, but no, I think we can't afford to risk our best players in a game like that. Maybe it'll be one for the debut of Jimmy Kelly. I'm assuming you've all heard
Seven, you like a
about.
retirement home. For
Well, yeah, but
God,
I know it is a bit worrying the fact that we only seem to be targeting players who are 35.
He's
But
32 there, isn't he?
is he? Oh well, there you go.
he's a youngster.
Yeah.
He's a youngster, and he got
Yeah.
years in him.
But he is a class player. We have still got some young players. I mean, even the likes of Ranger are still pretty young. He's what, 25?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was quite chuffed
But-
when I heard about that. You know, could maybe do a job for us because I do think we are lacking on the wing.
so-
McLaughlin and McGlashan are both too hit and miss.
So Shrewsbury, you leave it as it is, assuming everybody's fit. And everybody's
Absolutely.
good, yeah. Even though Shrewsbury going to have the boy Hurst in from Grimsby because he'll be the new manager, and he come Saturday. Paul Hurst. I think it's Paul Hurst.
Is he in relation to Kevin Hurst?
I hope not, for his sake. It's not Kevin, it's Kevin.
So-
Yeah.
Couldn't even spell his bloody name right when he was born, could they? That about sums him up. But
I
no.
don't think he had much to
So
do
they'll
with
have
that,
so
but-
Shrewsbury turn up with a new manager on Saturday. So they're going to be
Gary Deegan returning.
they're going to be a different kettle. of
Yeah,
fish.
yeah. So see how many legs.
And
he
then
can
you would
break.
change it for Millwall.
Well, Millwall not so much because it's still Millwall's more important game than Stevenage. I mean, let's face it, Stevenage.
Just a touch.
Yeah, but let's face it, Stevenage. Yeah, we all want to progress in the cup ideally. Well, we will anyway, even if we
We're
lose
through, aren't we?
87-0 to Stevenage because we've won the group. So it's a completely pointless game. So there's no way you can possibly risk players. And I'd actually be quite pissed off if we picked some of our more important players and they actually looked like they were trying hard and possibly risking injury, because it's just a totally pointless game.
I think also from that respect, you've got a game like that. There's going to be so few people there.
Yeah.
Surely Stevenage are going to be losing shed loads of money with their lighting, their stewards, and
Yeah, and
everything
the dark
else.
side aren't running coaches.
It's just a ridiculous
That's a bit
situation
fast for a
in
game,
my
really,
eyes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, there's no way we can. I know there is it's something like 7. You have to have 7 players who started the previous game, and a couple of others I think who have played regularly or something ridiculous
Yeah,
like that.
it's
I mean,
gonna be
we
the
could
next
do
squad
what?
or something,
Who was it who substituted their goalie after 2 minutes in the last round just to get around those fast
Portsmouth,
rules?
wasn't it?
Yeah, might have been, yeah, someone crap like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not suggesting we should do something like that, but yeah, we need to make as many changes as possible. I think looking at the team now, well, the likes of, well, I would certainly take out the ones who are most likely to get injured. Wordsworth, you know, obviously his injury
Ranger.
record isn't great. Take out Wordsworth, Ranger, Ferdinand. Yeah, at least them 3, and yeah, you've got to give Ted a go as well. I think in goal.
Definitely.
Even though Oxley's now finding his feet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then at the same time, I wouldn't be so bothered because
No.
because yeah, his position, it doesn't really matter so much.
I would.
I mean, he's less likely
I'd leave
to
him
get
in goal.
to get.
I
yeah.
would put Ted in goal because where's Ted going to get his experience and his confidence from if he doesn't have a game? every
Well, yeah,
now and
that's
again?
the thing, isn't it?
And then a
He
game
proved-
like that.
He proved at the start of the season he's not ready yet, is he?
Well, no, but
And
he's
like I
not
said,
going to get
but
ready
if you
if he
can't
doesn't
send him out,
have.
if you send him out on loan, who have you got to cover? Who's
I'm
your cover?
not saying send him out
Yeah.
on loan. I said
It's a
he should
double-edged-
play
yeah.
against Stevenage.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I just think if you've got the side that's rolling along, you just keep it rolling. You don't change it, chop and change.
No.
Just keep going.
Yeah, but don't you think? I mean, just imagine if, say, Wordsworth and Ranger both got stretchered off during Stevenage, and we'd all be absolutely fuming, and everyone would be going, "What on earth is Phil Brown doing? How can he possibly play these?"
And we've just about stopped doing that.
Yeah, and so
Do you think you can win supporters over again, Phil Brown?
I think
They won't win you over, Shane. But
I think I think like with Ron, there are some people who would just always hate him, and that's that, and will put up with him.
I don't say I hate him. I just don't.
Yeah, but
he's
I think
enough.
a lot of
But
people
he's
do.
frustrating, isn't he? Because we can surely he can see playing that formation, we're getting great
He knows
results.
better than we do. He does it for a living.
Yeah.
That's his job for a living.
Yep. See. Yep. Philip agrees. Definitely Ted in goal.
Okay. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
just-
Tell that to your namesake.
Yeah.
Bit slow your uptake tonight, maybe people watching.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a few people chipping in.
Anybody got any comments out there? Come back to us. We're quite willing to. I
Not
will.
that
I'll
many
argue
people
with any
out
of
there
you.
to do so.
Quite happy to do that.
Yeah.
But,
Well.
no. So get back to the games we've had in the last week. The two games we've had since Chesterfield. We got. You know, that's what we're here for.
Well. Yeah. Well, as I said,
Player by
Bradford.
player.
I thought.
Everybody getting better. Happy with everybody's performances.
Yeah, I don't know if it's everyone getting better, just more the fact that everyone seems more comfortable with the formation we're playing and having better players around them. Like I've already said about, Cox has improved having being alongside Ranger and that kind of thing. It just makes everyone look better. I mean, there have been times this season and last season as well where you look at the pitch and you generally think
But having said
that half the players don't seem to even know what they're doing. They're getting confused by the changes in formation and.
But do you not think that the likes of Cox have been cheating them? If he's suddenly starting to play decent football now because he's got a decent
Will
player
we
alongside
continue
him?
to improve, or is it just a phase?
Well,
Anyone's guess, really.
I mean, there's no reason why we won't continue to improve. I think, like we did last season when around this time last season when we started a good spell again, and then but then the trouble is obviously if we do then have a couple of dodgy results, then Brown will completely change the formation again, and then it all goes out the window. So, but if everyone stays fit, then yeah, I think we can definitely still have a good season.
I think if the front two stay fit, you will keep it at 4-4-2.
But I think also if he keeps with the same team, injuries permitting, we've got to improve because with every game that we've played that 4-4-2, we were better.
Will start
Yes,
to grow. Yeah, it will keep.
we just keep
yeah.
growing and getting used to each other, and confidence breeds goals, doesn't it? So
Yep,
I
and
think
goals
we will.
breed confidence. So
it's not often I'm hopeful
If
where
you look around the
Southend's
league, the teams
concerned.
we've played, they're all a muchness and a muchness.
There's no team that's really stood out as such.
We've had a very poor run,
Maybe
and, and now we're starting to pick up a little bit. We had this discussion yesterday on the coach about Scunthorpe. I actually thought they were the best side we've played this year, but others think that they're not. Now I thought that they made easy work of us in the end. All right, we weren't very good, but they made it look very easy.
But at the same time, a lot of Bradford fans said after Tuesday that we were the best team that they had played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that backs up what Scott was saying about we had our best game
Yes.
against Bradford on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So Steve, of course, here the four of us actually agree on something, which is very
Yeah,
very rare
rarely,
indeed. I think we'll continue to improve. I mean, I'm the biggest whinger on here, as you know, about the club and the way they play and one thing and another. But yeah, I think at the moment we are going in the right direction, and the team they're getting used to each other and they're liking playing with each other, which makes a big difference. And then if you can, it's just that one little bit behind Dimitri that worries me. And if Thompson and
If they can figure that out between, we'll be okay.
cover that space, and I can't see. Yeah, there's no reason why not. And I'd just like to see Ranger get on the score sheet.
Yeah.
That would be the icing on the cake at the moment. I think if once he gets one, then his confidence will go up.
the last thing we want is for him to end up being one of those players who turns out to be an absolute legend. Everyone loves him. He's a real cult hero, but never actually scores. And Gay wants to know what's happening with Timlin.
Well, allegedly there was an incident, wasn't there? That's just a rumour that I can't. Allegedly, there's a rumour about something going on behind the scenes with Timlin, but he's been injured for a long time. I think if he was just fit now, he wouldn't get back in the side.
Yeah,
I really don't.
that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, we all know he's not going to drop Leonard, whatever happens.
No.
We can't drop Wordsworth. So
Not at the moment, anyway.
no, absolutely, and yeah, I mean, it's clear that he's the player we've been missing for the last few weeks. So the only way Timley
Are
can
you
get
going
back
to
in the
remove
team.
your lips from Wordsworth's bottom at any stage? Or are you going to keep fucking on there for the next 2 hours?
Look, at the start of last season, I didn't like Wordsworth at all. He just kept annoying me because I thought he kept making the wrong decision a number of times. I thought there was a brilliant pass on and he just made the wrong decision. But then even then, when, as I said, I don't think he was necessarily fully fit like he is now, but he still proved what a vital player he is. And yeah, you said about Cole Yu, and that's another thing, ex-Cole Yu player, but he seems to hate them as much as we do, so you've got to love him for that. And that Cole Yu game at home, how dull was that for like 80 odd minutes against 10 men as well? And it was only when he came on, straight away scored, and then totally changed the game.
But he's showing now what he showed for Collier got in the move to Ipswich, isn't
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
he? He seemed to score for Colchester, didn't he?
Yeah, but
Well,
yeah,
I
first noticed him when he scored against us
Yeah.
a couple of times. But going back to Timlin, so my point is, the only way I can see him getting back in the team is if either Leonard or Wordsworth get injured, or even Atkinson, because he could.
To
Might
be
stick
fair,
him out
Atkinson
wide.
has looked a
But,
decent player in the last 2 games.
I'd loved it if he scored.
Yeah.
It's his
He would
better
do at
confidence,
Bradford
wouldn't
because
he?
that's his old club. He's going to his game's going to go up that little bit more against your old club. But I thought even yesterday, because it was him that made the dummy for Wordsworth's first goal, wasn't it?
Nice.
Dummy across, and that's an
and,
understanding.
he's set up the equaliser on Tuesday as well.
Yeah,
Go to the head run, didn't
yeah.
he?
Yeah, apparently, I don't think it
That was nice to actually see a midfielder charging in the box.
Apparently, he told Wordsworth that that it was going in anyway, even if he hadn't got his head in it. I'm not sure it was.
No.
But I don't think it was.
But he has done well. But as I've always said, that he's a good player, Atkinson, but he's not a sort of player that I would ever pick for every game. You
used
just
to
pick
call
him
him the
occasionally.
crab.
Who?
You,
Call who the crab?
Atkinson.
Yes. Sideways.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mr. Sideways.
yeah. So he's good to have in the squad and
I
bring
have
him
names for all the
occasionally. But
players.
And
yeah,
names for all of
he's probably played more games than he should have.
But would you rather a steady Atkinson each week than a flash in the pan from the Glacian every now and then?
Atkinson every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well, the
do.
thing is, when we're playing 4-4-2 with Wordsworth, there's no way in a million years we're going to play 2 wingers. Brown is
He's not
never,
actually-
no. There's no way in a million years Brown is ever going to play 2 strikers, 2 wingers, and an attacking midfielder as well.
But well,
So,
That's
but I think at the moment it's
yesterday?
working.
Did we have a wing on the pitch yesterday?
Well, rumour has it that McLaughlin started.
Really? Did you see
Yeah.
him when he had 3 yards on a defender going through on goal?
Oh God, yeah,
And it was like he's treading water, mate.
yeah. Well, that's
I'd fancy myself against him over
classic
20 yards,
McLaughlin, though,
I'll
isn't
tell
it? I've always thought he's very hit and miss. I mean,
McLaughlin.
yeah, when we first signed him on loan from Forest, I thought he was abysmal.
Yeah.
And then he had that game, second leg home to Stevenage in the playoffs, where he was just absolutely brilliant. Then he started at Wembley, he did nothing. Last season, I thought he looked really good. The few games he played before he got injured again, but he is very hit and miss, and I think McGlashan is too.
But going back to McGlashan, your point about McGlashan, when he came on Tuesday, he just didn't look interested, did he? He
No.
didn't want to
No.
make runs.
Yeah.
No,
Didn't
no,
run
it was
players.
totally,
Yeah,
yeah,
and
totally
Saturday,
different to
at
Saturday.
home, he
Yeah.
was
Well,
fantastic.
you can't remember Tuesday, lovely, can you? You was
Steve,
away with the fairies on
I
Tuesday.
do
wasn't
remember Tuesday. Yes,
Um,
yes, Steve. We definitely missed Bentley.
Yes, if you
Wow,
watch any of
so
our
fast,
other episodes earlier this season, a lot of the time has been spent slagging off Oxley, who has cost us a number of points. And I'm not going to say he's
Harsh.
get-
You can't
Harsh
say it's
but
not possible.
true.
You can't.
You can.
he has.
You can.
You know he has. I'm not going to say that that he's getting better because we just don't know. There have been times when he looks like he's getting better, and then he just does something stupid like last week against Chesterfield, for example, he did nothing for the first hour, and then the first time the ball came near him, he dropped it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just a
Brad.
bit.
Yeah, sorry.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
Right, we'll try and get a word in
Oxley-
around Darren at some stage, mate. We'll get to your question in a minute. Just let Darren.
Yeah, but Oxley was brilliant yesterday, and yes, Brad, I do think Ferdinand has made a difference. We were just saying at the start, actually. I think he just oozes class. He just made such
The
a
difference
difference.
now is the back four is a back four, not. I don't know if you was listening earlier on. I was saying about this 45. When Barrett plays, it's like a 45. Now it's a straight back four, and he's just quality. He doesn't look like he even breaks sweat. He
What's
just
changed
moves.
your
the
mind,
pitch.
Shane? Because before, a few weeks back, you used to
Yeah, I
get
thought
dropping
he,
straight
but
away.
no, just watching him over
I
the
think
games.
he's a class act. I really
Yeah.
do.
Did you see him Bradford, both feet, innit? He's
Yeah.
comfortable with both
Both
feet.
feet, and
Rarely
he just
gives the ball
reads
And
the
he just
game.
copes with
Yeah.
everything that
Yeah.
comes his way.
Yeah.
I really do.
So yes, Brad, in answer to that question, absolutely 100%.
Yeah, and I think along with Wordsworth and Ranger being fit, he is the one player who's made the biggest difference.
Darren's going to have the operation tomorrow to remove his head from Wordsworth's arse. He's lost night and day there. He can't see either at the moment.
A bit like me Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Just to start.
All right, don't rub it in, mate.
Yes.
Is Ferdinand the best signing?
Greetings from
Brown's mate.
sunny Southend.
The
Brad.
best signing Brown's made.
Yeah.
Who? Wordsworth.
No, Ferdinand.
So I didn't.
Ferdinand, could he be potentially the best signing? At the moment, I think Barrett's up there. Up until now, getting us
I was
through.
under the impression Barrett wasn't a Brown signing.
Right.
Yeah, I don't. And even if Brown had chosen to sign him, I don't think you could really class him as a Brown signing, because it's only because he knows he's a legend and he would bring him back or whatever.
I think that was Ron's doing, wasn't it? Bringing Barrett back.
Yes,
I
probably so.
would have thought
Ron
so.
wanted him back.
Yeah,
I
but
think he's from Luton.
yeah, we drove through there yesterday on
We
the way
did.
to franchise. Turned off the motorway in Luton, which turned out to be a massive mistake.
What did you
but
think
there
of
we
their stadium yesterday? There's, what was it, 11,000 people in
Yeah,
there?
36,000 now, innit? I was.
go. Yeah, well, yeah, because last time we played there, they didn't have the upper tier. They only did that for the
Last
World
time
Cup,
we
didn't
played
they?
there,
But
they didn't
but-
have all those restaurants and bars.
Yeah,
and
but as far as I'm
food
concerned,
outlets over.
it's a soulless hellhole.
But yeah, but this. Do you think if we build a 20?
You're not shying coming forward about Engage, are you?
No, and their customers, because that's what they call them. They don't call them fans. They're customers. Well, they're not overly impressed, because how many people were in the grounds?
This is
They're
what-
full.
Very
Right,
comfortable
yeah.
seats.
Yeah,
there.
no.
Oh yeah,
so-
yeah.
So you've
Yeah,
got a
but-
stadium
yeah.
there that's a third full. So if we get our 20,000 seater new stadium and we get 8,000 in there, we're going to be about a third full.
Laughless, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But where
Only
is
noise was
the
the
no-
home
there's
fans,
no-
wasn't it?
there's no bad
No,
with the
I-
home fans, is there?
Yeah,
Bradford,
because
they're on top of each other, aren't you?
Yeah.
We're here, they're
You
there.
can feel it, can't you?
Yeah, and Roots Hall,
I don't
we're on
know.
top of each
I
other.
think the problem at Stadium MK. What a shit name for a ground. But anyway,
Not much
I
thought
think
into
the problem is the two tiers, because they put us on the top tier, them on the lower tier. It would actually have looked better, I think, if everyone was on the lower tier. Then we could just forget that the top tier was even there now.
But do you think the atmosphere would have been any better? This is what I'm getting at. If
Possibly-
we're going to have
a
a
little
20,000
bit.
seater stadium, obviously the first few games we're going to get 10, 12,000. They're going to dwindle away again, aren't they?
So
And then
Gay
you're
thinks I'm funny.
Yeah. Well, it's because the rest of us can't get a bloody word in half the time. But you're going to end up with a stadium with probably max 8,000 people in it. To me-
Because I think with a new stadium, I mean, we still get decent crowds now, and let's face it, Roots Hall is
8,000
shocking.
8,000 is a good crowd for us. Come on. So
Yeah,
So
but
you get
no,
8,000
what I'm saying
now,
is
where
we get
all right, if you
we
get
get we sometimes, when we're doing well, we get closer now. I mean, if we were at the top of the league, we would have 10,000.
but even 10,000 and 20,000 seater stadium
Yeah,
is still
but-
half empty.
Oh yeah, but the point is, if we had a new stadium and we were doing well, we would get more people in. But anyway, it's only going to be what 22,000. It's not going to be I don't think it would be that bad because 22,000 stadium. Well, look at Roots Hall now. If there were 4,000 people in Roots Hall, that's a third full, and it doesn't seem bad. So
No, but what I'm saying, Roots Hall is a totally different design to what the new stadium is going to be, isn't
yeah,
it?
but the new stadium isn't going to be like Stadium MK. It's all going to be one tier at least. So
But it's still going to be a new stadium opened area.
I think
where
that
it's gonna
20
be-
Yeah.
ground, it just lacks atmosphere and
Yeah,
acoustics.
it's
doesn't it?
just concrete and metal, isn't it? That's all it is.
yeah, well, it depends. I mean, some grounds, yeah, like Southampton, Leicester, Darlington, if they still even exist.
They do, yeah.
Well, yeah, they're at a very, very low level. But their grounds are identical, and they're just awful. It's like when I go to a lot of foreign grounds, even places like one side of the Nou Camp and at the Amsterdam Arena parts of it outside, Valencia, all these other grounds, they look like multi-storey car parks on the outside. I just think they look awful. And there are a lot of new grounds that do look like that. But there are some that do look a bit different, and even though we've changed the plans for our new ground, I do think it does look quite nice.
All they are plans.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
There's no spades, there's no digging, there's no
there's no news or anything.
no
is there?
statement from Ron saying it's going to be
If you
2
had-
years and then it's going to happen. There's nothing, so I don't think we will
If
have a
you
new
had the
stadium in
option-
my lifetime.
If you had the option of a new stadium or revamping Roots Hall, which way would you go?
Roots Hall.
Roots Hall.
If by revamping you do genuinely mean completely build a
Get
fantastic
rid of the
new
moss and the
stadium
toilet walls.
in that spot, then I would choose that because I want us to have a fantastic new stadium that we can be proud of, and yeah, cheers, Alan. But I mean, it's never going to happen though, because the point is that we need all the other stuff around the stadium to generate the money.
Yeah, exactly.
On
But
that subject though, what is going on with the buildings that were repossessed or had a compulsory purchase order on them in Victoria Avenue, where the two pizza places
right,
are?
yeah, because they're
That's
doing
got
stuff.
scaffolding up.
Yeah, I did
Amazing.
wonder
Going
that.
up the top of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anybody out there know what's going on? If you do, please let us know.
There's no word. Surely the club should inform the fans of that.
Mm.
It's
Well, you
all
would
part-
think
all
so.
part of it, isn't it?
But I
You
think
see
with
things going up
Southend, especially with Ron Martin, they think we're all idiots. They don't trust us with any information, and they tell us
It's-
things which sometimes are probably not even fact, just to keep
Just
us
to
quiet.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think it's
The
insulting.
problem is you
to be
can't,
honest.
you can't, he can't come out and say this, that, and the other.
But
You
why
can't,
he?
you can't show your hand in business, can you?
No, exactly.
You have to keep things close to your chest until it's absolutely. He can't come out and say things like that.
But surely, if something, well, obviously, then nothing is concrete and nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening there at the
So I
moment.
rest my case. There
Yeah,
will be no
but-
new
but,
stadium in my lifetime.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the same with so many sites anyway. Like the Marine Plaza site on the seafront, which that's owned by the East London Group, who they're a company that disgusts me anyway. But they got planning permission months and months and months ago. Probably must be a good couple of years or so ago now. And there are a lot of people who weren't happy about it, but yeah, they got the planning permission. Still, absolutely nothing. I heard about a year ago that they were going to be starting this October, but that hasn't happened. And I know they're still trying to buy out some old woman, and yeah, who knows? I know that's not relevant to our stadium, but it's a similar sort of scenario.
But if we were to redevelop Roots Hall, and we had the buildings that we're talking about that are being bizarrely repainted for some reason, and prospects, you've then got the
Well, yeah,
space to put, not the amount of retail units you'd have with a new stadium, but you could put
Yeah.
a decent amount in, and it's such a central position.
oh
And
yeah.
there's
I
so
mean,
much
yeah,
history
it
attached
is.
to it.
It's
I don't want to move. I really don't.
yeah. So yeah, but I mean, obviously at the same time, well. I mean, if we were going to stay there, then we would have to do a whole new set of plans. Again, it would be years and before anything could happen and all the rest of it. But not only that, we'd obviously have to go somewhere else for a couple of years, because the whole point is we're supposed to be staying at the Roots Hall right up until the very moment when we can move into a new stadium. Obviously, that couldn't happen. I mean, even a few years ago, there was when the previous lot of plans were still going to be going ahead. And then it was said that they were going to start building the shell of the new stadium on the car park. But even that we could live with. Yeah, I mean, where would we go? We would, realistically, it would probably be West Ham, wouldn't it? Well, it would have to be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And yeah,
Vegas.
I wouldn't be happy with that. I don't know how many Blues fans were there
There were
yesterday. Actually,
950 tickets sold Thursday. There must have been over 1,000.
Brown said
of us.
1,500.
Yeah, I think
Is
it was close to. It was between 12 and 14, I would say, yesterday. Probably nearer the 14 than the 1200, which was a good turnout.
It'd be nice if we're all in that packed bit at the bottom,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? Rather than all spread all
Yeah,
over the top.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they shouldn't have built that top tier, and as
I'm sorry,
as
he
mu-
asked you that question, not us.
That's
Oh,
right,
yeah.
it's nice for us to get
yeah. You three shut up. Let me let me get a word in for a change. Yeah. It wasn't a great away following. Where the hell have you been, Jamie? I've not seen you in an away game in years. It's not good enough. In fact, I've not seen you at home game in years either. So where the hell have you been?
Well, it looks like he's somewhere sunny in that picture.
Yeah. So
Anyways, get back to the important issue. Shrewsbury, Saturday. What do we reckon?
I want to go for a comfortable 3-0 home win.
Even though they're going to have a new man in charge.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
They're
We've
gonna-
got the
the
right
return
man.
of
We've got
Deegan.
the right man in
Oh.
charge.
Get in the bookies and get a send off on
Nice.
Saturday.
yeah,
Lucky
I
man.
thought you were living somewhere like that. Yeah, very nice.
You
Yeah,
can still fly over.
yeah,
if you go.
Where's my invite to come and stay? Yeah, and as Gay says, 12 quid a ticket did help.
What, for
That's
the franchise
uh,
giving away cheap tickets?
Yeah,
Really?
because they're not a real team.
It was their family day, Darren, and yes, Gay, I
Yes,
think it
because
did,
because
and
their
it's
their customers demand good value.
a shame
So,
more clubs don't do cheaper tickets.
Yeah, but anyway, yes, going back to Shrewsbury because we've been rabbiting on for 36
No,
minutes.
we haven't. We haven't. No, we haven't.
So,
One of us has.
yeah, so you reckon a comfortable win?
Yeah, I've got the last 4 results correct, actually, with the overall.
You got yesterday right
Yeah,
as well.
you have actually. Right, well, let's hope that continues.
3-0 again.
Brian's son, he came at half time. His mate had 40 quid at 5 to 1. That's the win he cashed out at half time.
Did they?
Yeah, I
No,
just
I'd
can't,
have
I
hung
can't
in there,
understand that. Not when you're 2-0 up.
Yeah, I'd have hung in there.
Yeah, but there we go. But it is an awkward one because the South End of old, you would expect this is exactly the sort of game that we would throw away. But at the same time, we haven't really been like that under Brown, simply because
We had
we
nothing to
no,
throw away.
I mean previously, like we used to play badly against the rubbish teams, but we used to always beat the top teams. But under Brown, we haven't beaten any of the top teams. So, but I do, I think. Oh shit. I do think. A comfortable win too. I'm going to say.
Claire?
I'm going to go, although we do usually have an appalling record against teams at the bottom, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win.
2-1. Shane?
I think we'll win.
Really?
Yeah, I do actually think we'll win.
Blimey. Yeah, even Shane has been positive.
You should be positive this season. You should have just a few
Well,
months
it's
off.
wobbled a
Now,
bit, but with good
We're on
reason.
the way back at the moment.
No, I do. I think.
We
Yeah.
should be winning.
All right, let's go one step further. Who do you think is going to score?
Wordsworth down.
Well, obviously.
Wordsworth
He
and Ranger.
is the man of the moment.
Wordsworth and Ranger.
Yeah.
No, I would probably. Yeah, well, yeah, I would probably go with somebody like Cox again. I think Cox is just coming into a bit now, and he's starting to look like a footballer. He's starting to hold the ball up.
Yeah.
Dave's
Gay
going 3-1.
reckons 3-1.
Is that a win? Oh, I assume so. the way
Will
she
you be
did it.
joining us,
Yeah,
Gay?
You've got to. So you obviously haven't got that much faith in Oxley still Gay that you think we're going to concede one. But I think now Wordsworth taking the free kicks as well, and not only that one that he scored on. Shut up. Not only that one that he scored on Saturday, but also when he very nearly scored that one late on at Bradford as well, where the keeper
He's
palmed
wonderful, isn't he?
him
He's
out.
absolutely wonderful, isn't he?
Yeah, well, I mean, next week
Princess
I
Tippy-toes.
might hate him, but no, he is our most informed player. It won't be the same without you, Gay. But at the same time, we've been doing all right in your absence. So, but
On the football field.
yeah. But yes, we all miss you anyway. Bloody Millwall fans on here now. What's that all about? We don't care anyway. You know, we've already taken 3 points off you this season, so you know I'm happy with that. So
Take a cup with off them as well.
Yeah.
We beat them up there last time, didn't we?
Actually, we have played them in the cup quite a few times.
4-1, I believe, the last time.
Yeah,
we took
4-1
them,
last time. I remember us beating them 1-0 in the cup at Rootsall when Stan Collymore scored as well.
Yeah.
One country last in the league as well, didn't we? 2-0 in the league last year.
Yeah, but we won't mention what happened in the home game in the league. But,
So we're all positive now. We're all
yeah,
happy.
yes, we're all positive. Even Shane thinks we're going to win. I think Wordsworth will score another free kick from 80 yards.
Oh, yeah. And we're all happy to keep Mr. Brown for another week.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Okay.
Yeah, well, we can't have Jacket now because now he's at Rotherham. So yeah, what the hell? Let's stick with Brown for now.
Good enough.
Yeah. So well. Was anyone else got anything more to add?
I'd just like to make one comment about the England. How I didn't realise till yesterday that the FA have paid Sam Allardyce £1 million to after he got after they
screwing
sacked
him
him.
out himself.
Huh?
Yeah, I think
He
that-
made the
that's-
mistake. He's still
Exactly.
getting
He
paid
should
out.
have got nothing.
Yeah, well said,
Exactly.
Brad. Yeah, first ever game at the New Den and a 4-1 win for the
Jason
Mighty
Lee, Pineapple Head.
Yeah, and Tommy Mooney, I think, scored.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of
But get back to what I was saying.
Yeah,
Allardyce, £1 million.
yeah, that is absolutely
And then
disgraceful.
Gareth Southgate, who, if I'm not mistaken, is already employed by the FA
Yeah,
to run the England Cup. They give him a £250,000. So that's £1.25 million that could have gone to grassroots football.
yeah.
And it's just going straight into Sam Allardyce's back pocket.
It is
God, I love
ridiculous.
Southgate.
I mean, if I was Sam
God, I love
Allardyce, I've got. I'm not one of these weirdos that enjoys work. So if I was Sam Allardyce, I mean, I would have, if I could have actually planned that to actually get the job, get £1 million, and then leave. Yeah, it was live on TV, I believe. Yeah, that's. Yeah,
It was,
I mean,
definitely.
it is absolutely ridiculous. There's no way in a million years he got sacked because of doing dodgy things. And so how can you give him £1 million? Unbelievable. But,
On that note,
but there we go. On that note, and also I've just got to say, yeah, you'll have to dig that out then next time I come to Spain then, Brad.
What's VHS, Brad?
Also, before we go, I have to say, if anyone is free on Friday 19th of November, there is a charity night at the Play Football in Westcliff. It's £5 a ticket. It's to raise money for someone who was very seriously injured in an accident. And if anyone wants tickets or has any items that they want to donate to an auction or anything like that, either see me or you can get tickets through Dan Wilson, whose number I don't remember, but I'm sure you can find him on here or just contact me on here and I'll pass you on to him. Okay, so cheers everyone, and that's us done for another week. So see you again next Sunday when hopefully we will once again be in jovial mood
Let's hope-
discussing
let's hope
discussing
so.
another fantastic
Once again, Darren
Southend
will
win.
be discussing it and we'll just sit here and chuck in the odd.
Yeah, that'll be a day if I can shut you up. Right, cheers everyone.
Bye.